Hey, Rosie! Working at the same place. What are the odds, right? Seems like fate has a strange sense of humor.
Huh?
By the way, just so you know, I like to keep work and personal life separate.
Huh?
I mean, let's not try to be too chummy at work just because we're old pals. We're colleagues. Plain and simple.
Huh?
Just what the hell is wrong with you? Seriously, enough with those responses.
If anyone should be confused here, it's me. I thought I told you not to reach out, yet here you are, telling me we're working together? What the hell is that? I'm so confused.
Oh wait, don't tell me you didn't realize we were at the same orientation today.
Wait, we are? I didn't notice at all.
Oh, well, I was assigned as a temporary worker by a famous staffing agency. I wonder what kind of lame agency you came from. You were at the back of the room the whole time, and it looked like you had no idea what you were doing.
Seriously, Megan? You're going to be working for Zenvol.
Yeah, my agency practically begged me to take this job. I'm a hot commodity, so my schedule is always packed. But my agency was desperate for someone capable, so here I am.
Well, this is quite the twist, working with you.
Just don't spend your day flirting and try to pull your weight. It's annoying when people can't carry their load.
Where's this coming from?
Weren't you flirting with the guy beside you the whole time? Ugh, it's like a dating show. Rosie, we're here to work, not find a date.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Could it be you're feeling a bit desperate, considering how long it's been?
What? I haven't been doing any of that. Stop making up stuff like that.
Really? I thought you'd be on the hunt for a new guy since I took your fiancé.
What?
We have history, but I hope we can leave it behind and get along as adults and coworkers.
Seriously? I haven't forgotten you for stealing Jake. To be honest, texting you is painful, and it's something I'd rather avoid.
Ugh, you're still holding on to that after 3 years? We're old friends, it's time to move on. Just let it go.
You gotta be kidding me.
I've paid my dues for what happened. It should be ancient history. Plus, Jake and I broke up. Isn't it time for you to forgive me?
Why does your attitude seem unapologetic for what you did?
Why should I be sorry? I don't think I did anything wrong. It's not my fault he liked me more than you.
What? You're really getting on my nerves.
Just focus on your job so I don't end up taking it from you. I'm a capable temp worker, and if you're too busy flirting, you might find yourself unemployed, Rosie.
Hey boss, how's your day today?
Hey David, it wasn't too bad. What's up?
I thought I would message you because I noticed some strange things at the induction program that we had today. There was this one person who kept on looking in your direction throughout the program. Do you have any idea who it might be?
That would probably be Rosie. We grew up together. We used to be pretty close, actually.
Yes, I think that was her. She was staring at you the whole time. I guess you would notice her staring as well then.
Actually, I didn't notice at all at the time. She sent me a text a couple of hours ago, and that's when I found out. Although, the funny thing is, I think she is mistaking me for another one of the temps.
Ah, I see. Sorry if this question is a little personal, but is she the childhood friend that you were talking about the other day? The one that stole your fiancé from you?
Yep, what a coincidence, right? I really didn't expect her, out of all people, to come and work for us.
Then, would you want me to terminate her contract and find someone else to fill up her position? I can talk to her agency directly if you would like. They might even be able to send us a replacement straight away.
Actually, could you wait a little bit before talking to her agency? I thought about terminating her contract straight away, but I think it's not right to bring personal matters to the workplace.
I respect your decision either way, boss.
Rosie's just a temporary worker, and this is our workplace. I only happened to be at the induction today to take a look at the program. I don't think I'm going to be interacting with her very often on most days. I think for now, we should go ahead and hire her for the time being.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh, but keep an eye on her, just in case, would you? I have a strange feeling she's going to do something very stupid.
Okay, boss. I'll make sure to keep an eye on her for the time being. I'll make sure to tell the Human Resources Department to keep an eye on her too, just in case.
Hey, Rosie. Oh, I can't believe you work here full time now. Why didn't you tell me? You lied.
Megan, I never lied. I never claimed to be a temp. You assumed that. Besides, I don't have to tell you anything.
Don't act so high and mighty just because you're a full-timer.
What are you talking about?
I thought we were both temps, but I couldn't find your desk anywhere. Looked around, but no one would spill the beans on you. I didn't expect someone like you to be a full-timer.
Whether you're a temp or a full-timer, we all work together here. Let's try to get along as coworkers. Now, I need to get back to work. Goodbye.
Hey, don't you dare run away, you loser!
What's your problem?
You're just a lame loser who lost your fiancé to me. No way you're a full-timer and I'm just a temp. Do you think I'll let this slide? Swap positions with me now.
You've got to be kidding.
I was actually looking for a full-time job anyway. It's perfect timing. I'm a very capable temp, and I'll have no trouble taking your spot. I'm gonna be a full-time employee from today.
No, that's not happening.
Oh, trust me, it will.
Our company has a policy where you can become a full-timer after a year if you prove yourself.
I'm not waiting around for a year. Do you think you're a better worker than me? It's in the company's best interest to hire me full-time instead of you.
I'm not so sure about that. You think being attractive determines your job position? There are more factors than looks.
That's how the world works, Rosie. If you're beautiful like me, people are nicer and even help you with your work sometimes.
Attractiveness doesn't define your work capabilities. And there's no way we're switching positions in this company. Stop saying foolish things and get back to work.
Why should I listen to a fiancé jealous loser like you? When I tell you to do something, you have to do it. Give me your full-time spot now. If not, I'll take it just like I did with your ex. Lose your job on top of your fiancé? Do you want that?
Megan, I've had enough. You know I can terminate your contract. I can't be fired by a temp, and I don't think you understand that.
I doubt you can lecture me about company rules. I'll take what I want from someone like you, just like always. Stop acting cocky and leave the company now.
This is my company, by the way. I'm the president.
What?
It's surprising you'd say that to your boss. You've got some nerve.
Huh? What? You're the boss? No way! Why didn't I know about this?
I cut ties with you, and I've told people not to mention anything about me to you.
Really?
So, are you leaving the company? Thanks for making my job easier.
No, I didn't say I'm quitting. I'm not leaving.
Fine by me. I'll order your contract termination myself.
Wait, please.
What did you say? I'll always be a loser? Guess what? You're living off a paycheck from a company owned by that so-called loser.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that.
If you don't like me being your boss, leave now. I'll contact your agency to explain.
I'm staying. I'm not quitting.
All right, I'll have your contract terminated.
Wait, please.
Remember, as the boss, I make the calls.
That's not fair.
By the way, I'm not firing you because of the past. It's about your attitude and actions.
My attitude? What's wrong with that?
People here have complained about you forcing your tasks on others and spouting nonsense about becoming a full-timer.
About that.
We can't have people who disrupt the work environment. Please gather your belongings. Today is your last day.
No, please wait.
Best of luck. And don't ever contact me again.
Hey, boss. Megan's contract was officially terminated. She won't be working here after today. All the paperwork is done. Her replacement should be here tomorrow.
Thanks, David. I'm lucky to have an efficient assistant like you.
It's my job, boss. To be honest, I had a feeling she wouldn't last long here.
Oh, gave you that impression.
Well, you asked me to keep an eye on her, so I did. Her behavior was unprofessional, and she just didn't fit in here. So I had the paperwork ready for her termination.
I heard she was causing some issues from HR, but it sounds like it was worse than expected.
To be honest, she was a lot worse.
Wow, what else happened?
I'll give you the full scoop at lunch. Right now, I need to go to HR. I'll catch up with you later.
Sounds good. Let's chat over lunch. Oh, and could you grab some pizza from that place down the street? I'm in the mood for extra olives today. Thanks.
No problem, boss.
Hey, Rosie. Hope you're doing okay. I just wanted to talk to you about something serious. I've been having a tough time, and I was wondering if there's a chance for me to get a full-time job at your company.
I'm at work right now, Megan. I'm not in the mood for random messages.
This is serious, Rosie. I need a job. I got dropped by my staffing agency, and I'm desperate. Can you please help me out? We've known each other since childhood, and I thought you might assist me.
Odd. I thought that you were a very capable and popular worker. You're always so busy, and your work calendar is always full, isn't it?
Well, things changed. I had some issues with the agency, and now I'm jobless. I can't afford to be without work. Can't you, as my friend, offer me a position in your company? I'm willing to make amends for our past issues and work hard.
You see, Megan, it's not just about being friends. I can't hire someone who's shown a lack of professionalism.
Please, I'm begging you. I'm sorry I said some offensive things to you during my time at your company. It's because I didn't know that you were the boss of the company. Rosie, you're a childhood friend that I'm very proud of. And I'll make sure to work very hard for you and your company. I'll make sure to work hard to repay you for all of the times I've hurt you in the past. And I'm so sorry for stealing Jake from you. I know that just saying sorry probably isn't going to mean too much to you. So, I want to prove how sorry I am for my actions.
So you're saying you'll work for my company to prove your sincerity?
Exactly. I'll put in the effort and make sure the company prospers. It's a win-win for both of us. Please consider hiring me full-time.
I'm sorry, but it's just not something I can do.
Please, Rosie, I'm begging you. I don't have any other options, and I'm in a tight spot. I don't want to be homeless. You're my childhood friend, and I'm reaching out to you.
Megan, there are plenty of job opportunities out there. Have you considered applying to another staffing agency for temporary work?
I can't.
Why?
Because I'm blacklisted by all the agencies. I don't know why, but I've been having a hard time keeping a job lately. That's why I ended up working at the last agency at your company, and I had to leave that too. I'm stuck, Rosie. Can we move past our differences and help each other out?
I think I know the reason why you can't stay employed at the same company for a long time. It's because you keep flirting and sleeping around with guys at each company, right?
No? Where did you ever hear something like that?
I've heard you've even been sleeping around with guys that have partners and wives. No wonder you have trouble staying employed.
Wait, what? How do you know about something like that?
My very capable subordinate did some research for me.
Oh, wait, really?
No matter where you go, you always cause trouble. And you keep losing your contract, right? Hey, didn't you say to me that I was so unprofessional and desperate for flirting with the guy sitting next to me? I am very surprised those words came out of the mouth of someone like you.
Oh, wait, no, I didn't mean to say that.
I also heard that during your time working for my company, you were flirting with your coworkers. Not just one guy, but multiple guys at the same time. Do you know what a workplace is for?
Wait, what? You know all about that too?
My subordinate is very, very good at his job. That's why.
No way! This company is really important to me.
I don't want to ruin our reputation by employing someone like you. So, for the sake of this company and me, please just give up and never contact me again.
Wait, please give me one last chance. I won't flirt with any of the guys here, I promise. So please don't cut me off completely. I need the money, Rosie. I'm in debt and I can't afford to stay unemployed.
Oh, drowning in debt, huh? How did that happen?
Yeah. To tell you the truth, I'm in debt up to my eyeballs.
Are you for real?
When I ran away with Jake, we rented an apartment above my budget. When he left me, I was stuck with the rent and depleted my savings. To make matters worse, I got involved with a married man and things got out of hand, causing property damage. I had to borrow money to cover that too.
Oh my god, that's quite a mess.
No, but I'm trying to make amends. Please, Rosie, help me out.
I'm really speechless. I guess people like you never learn their lesson.
Please don't say stuff like that to me. We're childhood friends, remember? We've known each other for so long. Don't just give up on me.
Just because we're childhood friends, it doesn't mean that I have any responsibility to save you. You kind of deserve what you have coming for you. Please just figure out your problems by yourself and leave me out of this.
But the reason I'm in this mess is all your fault! You that I even met Jake! If it hadn't been for you flaunting him in my face all this time, none of this would have happened.
No way. Did you just blame me? All of this on me?
If it wasn't for that time, I wouldn't have lost all my savings. I wouldn't have gotten so stressed that I slept with a married man. It's all your fault.
Yeah. Why don't you just keep on living like that? Blaming everything that happens to other people? If you really think that is going to solve all the problems that you're having...
Oh, wait. I didn't actually mean what I said. It's not your fault at all, Rosie. I'm sorry. It's all my fault, right? I get that now. Deep down, I know that it's all my fault. So please don't cut me out of your life.
Oh, look, it's almost time for my meeting at work.
Wait! Don't leave yet, we're still talking! I'm your childhood friend! Please help me!
Well, please never, ever show up in front of me or contact me again. Goodbye. My childhood friend Megan never found work through a staffing agency again. She's currently a cashier at a local gas station, barely making ends meet. Later on, I heard from David that Megan was in debt to the tune of around $500,000. Her family has also distanced themselves from her because of her actions. I guess she's still holding me responsible for everything. Maybe someday she'll realize she needs to take charge of her own life.
Hello, Kate. I need to ask you something. Are you still living in my parents' house?
Hello, Mary. It's been a while. I hope that you've been doing well. Yes, both me and Kyle are still living with your parents in their house. Why are you asking me that? Did you need to talk to me about something?
Oh my god! You're still there? You really are so shameless, aren't you?
I'm sorry. What did you just say? Did I do something wrong?
Yes, you're doing something wrong! I can't believe you're still living in my parents' house! You're so greedy. Aren't you embarrassed about it at all? You should be ashamed.
I don't see why I should be ashamed. It's Kyle's parents' house after all. I'm his wife, so I should be living with him. This is something that we all discussed and agreed on before me and Kyle moved on. There's no reason for me to be ashamed.
You're trying to justify yourself living with my parents? You're such a terrible human being. Do you not have any morals at all?
Wait, what? I really don't understand what you mean by that. Why are you being so angry with me all of a sudden?
You really are dumb, aren't you? I guess I have to explain it to you step by step. I have no problem with Kyle living in that house. It's the house he grew up in, after all. I just don't see a reason why you're living there as well. You're a complete stranger to my parents. I really can't believe that you're living with them.
I'm not a complete stranger to them. I am their daughter-in-law. I wasn't the one that wanted to move in with your parents in the first place. Your parents actually asked me and Kyle if we could move in with them. They're starting to get old and thought it would be better if we lived with them.
Yeah, whatever. I can't believe that you're making up excuses like that.
I'm not making up any excuses. What I said is the truth. Ask your parents if you don't believe me.
I'm sorry, but it's very obvious that you're just making up excuses. You're just leeching off my elderly parents.
I am not leeching off of them. Stop making up random assumptions. I have absolutely no intention of doing anything like that.
Well, that's what it seems like to me. You're using my parents for your own benefit. I feel so sorry for them. They have to take care of both you and Kyle. They're also supporting you financially, right? I can't believe that you would do such a thing to my elderly parents.
I'm not the one being taken care of at all. Both me and Kyle work full-time, so we're not receiving any financial support either.
Yeah, whatever. Like I'm going to believe the words that come out of your mouth. If you cause any more problems for my parents, I'm not going to be able to forgive you. I might have to finally take some action.
I have absolutely no intention of causing any problems for them. I actually think I'm being very helpful. I'm the one supporting your parents.
I can't believe that you're complimenting yourself. You must be a very arrogant person. Why did Kyle choose to marry a woman like you? Anyway, I've had enough of talking to you. You should enjoy your freedom while you can.
Hey, Kate. Did you happen to receive any text messages from my mom or my sister Mary recently?
How come? Did something happen?
Apparently, Mary got a divorce from her husband. I just heard about it from Dad.
Wait, what? I didn't know about that.
I heard that she was planning to move in with us or something. That's never going to happen with the current situation we're in. There's no room for her either. I just wanted you to know about it just in case. Mary might try to get in contact with you about this. You can just ignore whatever she says.
Thanks for letting me know about it. I definitely wouldn't advise her to move in with us right now. I guess she really doesn't know anything. Your mom would stop her from moving in, right?
I hope so. I'm not 100% sure about it, though. Mom can be pretty random with the decisions that she makes. There's definitely no room for another person to come and live with us. I really hope that Mom makes the correct decision.
Yeah, I hope so too. Mary hasn't contacted me about this yet, so I think I'll be okay.
That's good to hear. Let me know if she does cause you any trouble.
Will do. Thanks. Hello, Kate. I need you to do something for me. I want you to move out by the end of today. This is an order, by the way. You can't say no to it.
Wait, what did you just say? You want me to move out?
I want you to move out right this moment, if possible. However, I'm very kind, so I'm going to give you till tonight to move out.
So you're asking me to move out of the house by tomorrow? Are you serious about it? What you're asking me to do is very unreasonable.
I think I'm being very reasonable. I'm giving you plenty of time to move out. I heard that my room no longer exists in that house. You and Kyle took over my room. That was the room I grew up in. I had no idea that you were this selfish. I can't believe that you would steal my room from me. You're a thief.
I'm not selfish. I think Kyle discussed this with you when we decided to move in. We have children, so Kyle's old room wasn't enough for all of us to fit in. That's why he got permission from you to use your room as well. I don't recall having that conversation at all. Stop making up random stories like that. Either way, I've decided that I'm going to move back in with my family. I'm going to need you to move out to make room for me. I'm sorry, but that's just not possible. You should have told me this a few months in advance. You better listen to what I say. You have no right to be living in that house. I don't mind Kyle staying, though. I just want you to leave. You're the only one that I can't stand. I'm kicking you out. I can't believe you're kicking me out. Did you not think about how I would feel? Why should I think about your feelings? You're a leech that deserves to be kicked out. Kyle can stay because it's the house he grew up in. It's also our parents' house. I can also allow your and Kyle's children to stay as well. I'm going to have lots of free time, so I'll take care of them in your place. I'm sorry, but I think that you're being very selfish. Not only are you suddenly trying to move in with us, you're also trying to kick me out? I think that's very greedy of you. Your parents are never going to agree to this. Actually, they've already given me permission to do this. Wait, what? You're not serious, are you? I'm very serious. My parents are encouraging me to do this, actually. I guess they don't like you much either. I also think that they really want me to come and live with them again. Did your mom really say this? I find it very hard to believe. I think they got tired of all the trouble you've been causing them. I can totally understand my mom's feelings. It would be so stressful living with a woman like you. She must have gotten tired of you leeching off her. You're a thief. I don't want a criminal like you living with me. That's so offensive. I can't believe you're saying that to me. Are you really sure that your mom wants me to move out? She wouldn't mind even if I left right now. Yeah, that's what she told me. It looks like nobody wants you to keep living here. I heard that you're completely useless. Let me check with you one last time. So your parents want me to move out then? Are they sure about this? Do you not listen at all? How many times do I have to tell you this? All of us want you out of the house. Is that clear? I just got divorced from my husband and don't have anywhere to go, so I'm going to move back in. You have to move out to make space for me. It's not that difficult to understand, is it? Oh my god. Thank you so much. You're a lifesaver. Why are you thanking me? I'm so confused. I'm going to do as you say right away. Me and Kyle are going to move out with our kids. We're going to find a new place where we can live as a family. Were you not listening? I said that Kyle and the kids could stay. Kyle and I are married. I don't see why we should have to live apart. We had actually planned in advance just in case something like this happened. We've already got a new place ready, so we can move out right away. I guess that's fine then. I was hoping Kyle would stay behind as he's pretty useful. Oh well, I'm happy as long as you're moving out. Go ahead and take him with you. We'll get our belongings together and move out right away. I think we can be out of the house by tomorrow. Could you wait just a little while longer? Okay, fine. You better be gone by tomorrow. I don't want to live in a hotel for too long. It's so expensive. Just wait till tomorrow. It's only one more day. Just one more thing. We're not going to support any of you in the future. Don't bother asking us for help. Ask you for help? You must be joking. You were the one that needed help from my parents. They were the ones that were supporting you. Please don't cause me and my parents any more trouble in the future. That's completely fine with me. I've got to get going now. I have to pack all my belongings so that I can move out by tomorrow. A poor person like you should live a quiet and boring life. I can't believe that you are making my parents pay for all your living expenses.
So, Kate, I need to ask you something.
What is it?
I can't seem to get in contact with Kyle at all. He's not replying to any of my text messages. Is he okay?
Yeah, he's completely fine. We've successfully started a new phase of our life at our new house. He told me that he blocked you, by the way. That's probably why you're unable to contact him.
Wait, what? Why would he block my number?
He doesn't want you or your parents to cause him any more trouble. He's planning on cutting ties with his parents completely. I can totally understand why he would want to do that, though. What they did to him was so terrible and selfish.
What are you talking about? What did our parents do to him? Actually, never mind. I have something that I need to ask you first. My mom is asking me to pay all the utility bills for the house. Could you pay for it instead of me? I had no idea that you guys were the ones paying the utility bills for this house. Would you guys be able to continue paying the bills?
You're not serious, are you? This must be a joke. Why would we pay the utility bills for a house that we don't even live in anymore?
Well, you used to pay for it, right?
We were only paying the utility bill because we lived there. We don't live there anymore, so we're not going to pay it. You're the one that's going to be paying for it from now on. Your mom and dad aren't going to pay for any of the living expenses. Your dad is in huge debt, so that's where his entire salary goes every month. Your mom quit her part-time job a long time ago.
Wait, what? That's not true, is it?
Oh, also one more thing. The loan payments for the house need to be paid too. You're the one that's going to be paying for that as well.
What are you talking about? Why do I have to pay for all that?
Do you really not understand? You kept on assuming that I was the one leeching off your parents. In reality, it was actually the other way around. Your parents were the ones leeching off of me.
What does that even mean? Explain everything to me.
Your parents have zero spendable income. Me and Kyle were paying for absolutely everything. We even paid for all of their living expenses.
Is that really true? I had no idea!
We were doing your parents a huge favor. Then you come out of nowhere and try to kick me out. You didn't even try to discuss anything with us. There was no reason for us to argue with you and continue living there.
Wait, hold on a minute. So, you're saying that my parents were financially dependent on you guys? They made you pay for the utility bills, loans, and their living expenses?
Yes, that's correct. Me and Kyle have moved out now. That means you're the one going to be paying for everything that you just listed out.
Wait, no! That's impossible for me to do! I just got divorced and I don't even have a job! I have no source of income. My husband is also suing me too! I need to pay him a whole bunch of money. I was planning on finding a job while living with my parents. I thought that they would pay for all my living expenses.
I see. Things aren't looking too good for you then. I'm pretty sure your parents are going to be asking you to pay for everything. They're going to even ask you to pay for their living expenses.
Even the living expenses? Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm telling you the truth.
Wait, hold on a minute. This is not how I imagined things would be like at all. I thought that I wouldn't have to pay anything if I moved in with my parents.
Well, you thought wrong then. Your parents are going to be asking you to pay for a lot of things. They're really difficult people to live with. I experienced it firsthand. I'm so happy that it's not my problem anymore. You're just going to have to find a solution by yourself. I would start by looking for a very well-paid job.
Wait, I'm so sorry. Please just don't abandon me. Please come back. You guys should all move back in again. I apologize for everything that I said to you. I might have said some mean things to you. I really want to have an opportunity to live with you. I think it could be really fun to live with my sister-in-law.
I'm sorry, but that's definitely not happening. I don't want to live with someone like you. You looked down on me and insulted me many times. Also, you were the one that wanted me out of the house in the first place. There's no point sucking up to me now. I know how you really feel about me. Best of luck finding a job.
I haven't worked in years. I don't even know how to find a job. Please help me out. I really need your help to get out of this situation. I promise I'll do as you say. Please just move back in and pay for everything like you were doing.
You just want me back for my money. Your intentions are too obvious. Please stop asking me for help. It's just embarrassing at this point. Also, don't bother contacting me ever again. Goodbye forever! I'm blocking and deleting your number completely. Kate ended up blocking Mary's phone number as well. Therefore, Mary was unable to contact both Kate and Kyle from that day. Mary was very desperate for them to move back in and try to find them so that she could talk to them face to face. She tried to find out where they had moved to, but her efforts were futile. Kate and Kyle had moved to another city where they built themselves a new house. They are currently living a very happy life. On the other hand, Mary's life was falling apart. She had squandered her previous husband's money and was getting sued for it. She also had to pay for the utility bills, loans, and her parents' living expenses. She had no choice but to start working again. Mary is really regretting the way she forced Kate out of her parents' house.